It is now my pleasure to introduce the reason you guys are all here today, Ricky Carruth. I just met him a few minutes ago myself in person, but like many of you, I've been following him online for some time. He's been #1 agent RE/MAX agent in Alabama for a long time, #1 real estate coach in the United States of America, and apparently he's buying agents free cars.
The hell?
And you didn't know. One of our agents, Stephanie Garrett, walked into my office last week and she said, "Raise up your shades, look out in the parking lot." And I looked out there and she had a brand new car in the parking lot. And I said, "Man, that's gorgeous." She said, "The best part is that Ricky Carruth is paying for it." And I'm like, "What in the world are you talking about?" She says, "Yeah, I signed up for his online coaching program, and the additional income I'm going to make from his coaching is going to pay for that brand new car."
Are you filming that? Did you get that?
So,
Okay.
without further ado, please help me welcome Ricky Carruth.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. What's up, guys? Hey, make some noise if you're happy to be here. So what I want to do is I'm just going to bring you value for about 45 minutes, and then I want to do some Q&A. I'm going to see what you guys are having problems with, what I can help you with. The Q&A is where I feel like a lot of the value is really, because where you guys are having problems is really the solutions I want to bring. First off, and I kind of was trying to think about where I was going to go with this talk today, but we got a quick question to yourselves. With all the stuff going on in the world right now, okay, for the last couple weeks, the stock market, right, up and down, a lot of volatility, Corona, I'm fist bumping everybody. My wife is scared to death. By the way, I have a 4-month-old at the house, Whitley Campbell Carruth. She's the most beautiful little girl in the world. You guys can see a picture of her right now on my Instagram. But with all the different things going on in the world right now, okay, think about this. The market has been going up for over 10 years. It's the longest economic expansion we've ever had. So a lot of people are sitting around, they've been thinking, this has got to stop at some point. This is going to crash. There's got to be some kind of bubble. Everybody's scared. Everybody knows what happened back in 2008. And they're scared that it might happen again. You got elections coming up this year. A lot of uncertainty, right? So just by show of hands, so I kind of can gauge the room and see where we are with this. How many people are somewhat worried about a possible crash and how that could affect your income as a real estate agent? Okay, I think a lot of you might be lying. What I want to do today is just, the way that you deal with a crash is really the same way that you should build your business anyway, okay? There's really no difference there. But you do have to make some adjustments. What I want you to understand is that for real estate agents, a crash does not exist. A crash does not exist for real estate agents. Only adjustments in your strategy and your mindset. So I want you to realize, the people that raise their hands, or anyone that might be worried about, what if the market really shifts really hard? I want you to know that it's okay that that happens, and that properties continue to sell. And so that's kind of the thesis that I want to get into today. And it really, like I said, it's the same way that you should build your business anyway. So it goes hand in hand, whether you're worried about it or not. I believe that the mindset behind how you handle the crash is the same mindset that you have when you're building your everyday business, even in a huge expansion market. Okay? So a little bit about me. I started real estate in 2002. Okay, 18 years ago. I've been doing this a really long time. I went through the crash. Okay? I lost everything. I lost everything, and that was also when I learned everything. From there, I built my business back up. I want to tell you my story in a minute. And since 2014, I've been selling and closing over 100 deals a year as a single agent with one assistant. And I'm still going. This year, I'm on track to do. I've actually had the best start this year than I've ever had. This is with no buyer agent. I show every property. I go to every closing. I go to every inspection. I go to every listing appointment. I come to Houston. I have 0 CRM. So I want to get into a lot of this stuff. But a couple years ago, 2017, I self-published 2 books, List to Last and Zero to Diamond, to tell my story. Because once I got to 100 deals a year in 2014, I said to myself, is this real? Because in 2004 and 5, I did the same thing, not 100 deals a year, but I was making a lot of money. And I felt like I was at the top, and I lost it all within a matter of 12 months. So when I made it back, I had to ask myself, is this real? I didn't know if it was real or not. So 2014 goes by, 100 deals. 2015 goes by, 100 deals. 2016 goes by, 100 deals, and I think, okay, I think I have something. That's when I decided to write a book and start to try to share what I was doing with the industry. And you see a lot of these coaches have been selling for 2 years, sold 19 properties, and now they're charging $500 for a course. I made it, I lost it, I came back, I stayed there, and then I started trying to share what I'm doing. So I want you to understand that what I share with you is from my direct experience. I didn't read this out of a book. I wrote the book, right? From that, that manifested into me starting to try to coach and speak, and then I started charging for coaching up front for the first 6 months, and then I realized that is a dead model, because now I'm classified as every other coach that's out there charging, and I didn't like any of them. So I didn't want to be one of them. So I decided I was going to go completely free. So I went back to my 200 paying students at the time that I was making $10,000 automatic off of them. And I went to them, I said, I got an announcement to make. They were there. I said, guys, listen, everything I've been teaching you, I'm fixing to give away for free. Everything you've been paying for, I'm about to give it away for free. And guess what? I'm going to make it even better. And not a single one of them asked for $1 back or were mad, because that's how much value I was bringing them. The problem was that there weren't enough agents in there. There were only 200. Thousands of agents looked at the program and went away when they saw that they had to pay something, $20, $100, whatever. I tried a bunch of different things. And one day it hit me. I'm not running my coaching business like I'm teaching my agents to run their real estate business. I'm telling my real estate agents it's all about the relationship with their client. But here I am trying to charge them and making it about money. If you don't pay me, then I'm not going to give you the information. And I thought that there was I felt there was a huge disconnect there. That's when I decided to go free. How many people are here are part of Zero to Diamond? Everybody. And if you're not, go to zerotodiamond.com. It's completely free, 90-day action plan. When you finish that, we get on a call. One-on-one coaching call, free. So before I got into real estate, I roofed houses with my father in South Alabama. Okay, my dad owned a roofing business. So in roofing, you got to think about the mentality behind why I'm where I'm at right now, okay? In roofing, you get paid for how many shingles you lay. I didn't get paid by the hour. I got paid by how many shingles I laid that day. I had to keep the tab off of each bundle of shingle that I laid in my pouch, and I had to give that to my dad at the end of the day so he could see how much he owed me. Okay? So when I got into, long story short, I went to 4 different colleges in 2 years, failed a history class, decided college was not for me, and decided I was going to try real estate because it was only 1 class. One class, or go to college for 10 years and really have the same opportunity. If you look at everything I've done, all the moves I've made, they've all been incredibly efficient moves. It's like, oh, I can do that by only putting forth this much effort but have this much results. I'm going to try that. And I'm very gung-ho about trying different things and figuring out what works and what doesn't work. I want to try everything and see what the most effective, what the most efficient thing is, and then I'm going to go all in there while still continuing to try other things. And that's what all of you guys should do in your businesses. Try as many things as you can, figure out what works the best for you, and then go all in with that, meanwhile leaving time to try other things to see if you can find other really great avenues. So I went to 4 different colleges in 2 years, took the class, and in the class, and I was 19, okay? Took the class, the teacher says, when you pass the class, you got a year to take your test. When you pass the test, you got 90 days to find a job with a broker. And I thought, I don't know if I want to do this. That's way too much commitment. I thought you could get your real estate license and they would do something like stamp it right on your driver's license and you're an agent forever and you can just sell houses whenever you want to. I didn't know what was going to happen. It became a little real. So I didn't know if I wanted to do it. I came back from college taking that class and I roofed houses for 3 days with Dad. And I said, I'm going to go take that test. So I went and took the test. I passed the test and I said, you know what, Dad? I will see you later. I'm going to sell real estate. I quit roofing. I got in the office for 30 days. Busted my ass trying to figure out how to sell properties. Didn't sell a single property. Had to say, Dad, I need a job. So I went back to roofing. But this is the point I wanted to make. When you roof houses, the way that I roofed houses and got paid, you get paid for how many shingles you lay. That's the mentality I had in life, that I got paid for what I did, not for just showing up. When you grow up and you work by the hour, you can be playing around on Facebook. You still get paid the same amount of money whether you produce or not. You get paid by the hour for being there, not necessarily for producing results. Think about that. So for me, I've always been production oriented. I got to get stuff done. And so when I transitioned into real estate, I had to figure out what in real estate translates to me laying shingles. What in real estate can I do to get paid? I laid shingles, as many shingles as I laid, I got paid. What can I do in real estate as many as